Thank you very much. The Honorable Chairperson and members of the committee, thank you for hearing our testimony this evening. My name is Sarah Bowman. I'm here on behalf of myself, my partner Alexis Thompson. We're both Providence residents and came out in support of 497 and 789. These are bills that would update Rhode Island law, as you know, to clarify parentage for intended parents, much as ourselves. We're the enthusiastic parents of 2 young children. Alexis carried both of our children, and I went through the second parent adoption process with both. Passage of this bill would ease the affirmation of families like ours with more security, fewer bureaucratic hurdles, and hopefully would make more resources available for the other work that DCYF is doing. There's a lot of work to do. So we went through the second parent adoption process twice, including the legal fees as have been discussed, letters of support that I was the intentional and appropriate parents for our 2 children when there had never been any intention otherwise, fingerprinting, background checks, the DCYF home study. It's work, it's time, it's money, and there are kind of hurdles and justifications that just aren't in place for so many other families where there are 1 or 2 intended parents who are able to move through that process much more smoothly than we did. To go through this process in order to confirm our longstanding intention to create and co-parent these 2 children with the rights and responsibilities of 2 legal parents really clarified how the laws in our state have been written to support one very specific parenting model and have not been kind of adjust or approach to think about really the wide variety of ways that people come to be parents and the configurations of our families. We really had the luxury of a smooth birth, a smooth second parent adoption process. I think sitting in the hospital, I think that if something had gone awry, like Lise probably would have driven there immediately. So I felt very personally well supported through that process, which felt like a real luxury. We were also able to pay for the associated legal fees, which is not straightforward for everybody. So I think first and foremost about parents who don't have the resources readily to pay, for whom getting married it just isn't their family's plan, but still parenting very much is. For individuals who face additional bias and discrimination, whether that is tied to racism, tied to gender identity, gender expression, I think income, many of the other things that can make going through both our legal process and our medical process much more complicated and volatile for many individuals. I think for those who have medically complex situations and need to make those medical decisions in the first hours, days, weeks, and months, I think those become all of the reasons that it's paramount that we came to speak to this one today, and certainly seek your support and urge you to vote this out of committee this year. And we'd love to see it go to the floor. Thank you very much.